With crystal clear bluebird skies, Montana isn't called Big Sky Country for nothing, so why not take advantage of it? George Schmall started flying when he was just 16 years old and now shares his passion with amateurs like me wanting to know the ins and outs of flying a plane.
Maybe 90% of what we do is looking out the window. This is just references to what the airplane is doing.
Even if most of flying has to do with just being aware of your surroundings by looking out a window, it's imperative to know your equipment and plane like the back of your hand.
Gas tanks are in the wings.
Oh.
We can't run out of gas and just land someplace and go get some more gas.
Right.
So it's a lot more urgent.
After getting a lesson of all the major parts to the plane, including the instruments inside the aircraft, it's time to buckle up and get situated.
Go ahead and push the right rudder pedal, and that's going to, on the ground, it's going to make the nose wheel turn right, and the airplane's going to turn right.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to...
Huh, so you steer with your feet when it comes to turning.
Turns out the left and right pedals are not only for steering, but also for braking. And for me, driving the plane on the runway ended up being the most difficult part of the whole day.
Why do I keep going to the right?
All right, enough of the ground. Time to hit the sky. But before I do, I must call the radio tower and announce the who, what, where, when, why in pilot language.
Billings ground, Cessna 96145, corporate jet, Delta.
Cessna 145, fly runway heading, runway 2 right at Echo, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 right at Echo, 145.
Now, bring this hand up on the control yoke
Okay.
and rotate this real smoothly.
You may feel me a little bit on the controls, but if you feel me on the controls, that doesn't mean I'm flying the airplane. It means you're still flying the airplane. I'm just kind of helping you a little bit.
Pull it back and hold it back. There you go. Now, take a look at your airspeed.
Okay.
Push the nose down.
Up in the air, my #1 task is keeping the plane level with the horizon and at the right altitude. Now it's time to have some fun.
If you want to, we can do a 45-degree bank just so we can see what it's like.
A what?
45-degree bank angle.
Okay.
That's halfway across here. And when we turn beyond 30 degrees, the nose wants to go down, so you have to pull back a little bit. So I want you to keep that mark right on the horizon. And I'll be on the controls with you a little bit here.
Okay.
So we're just going to roll. That's 30. And now you can feel me pulling back a little bit. That's 45 right there. You can feel 1 G-force on your body.
Yeah, no kidding.
In the 1-hour flight, we flew over the Yellowstone River, checked out the pictograph caves, and even flew over an old movie set north of Billings. A pretty amazing morning, considering I'd never even stepped foot in a cockpit before.
I'm going to be on the controls with you.
5, left down
We're going to round off, which is level flight.
H7 go south,
Level
When we get
flight?
level flight, when we get within about 10 feet of the runway, which is about right here. So just move the controls.
7 go south,
About
Roger, if you
level
roll
flight.
past Bravo, you
We'll
can
pull
turn
power to
on
idle. You feel the airplane dropping?
Yeah.
We'll slowly start doing a little bit of a flare. A little more flare. And we touch down.
Schmall says on average, it takes about 50 hours to get your pilot's license. So with 1 hour in the books and 49 to go, I'd say this adventure has just begun. In Billings with photographer Rob Monaco, I'm Angela Douglas for Montana's news station.